In there at the knees. That's strike two.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Out to short. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit.
Runner on the go in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
On the ground, out to short. On the run, sent it over to first. Got him. Nice play. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Kyle Schwarber.
And a foul ball. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. Late on that fastball.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Bryce Harper swings through it for strike one. Fought off foul. In the dirt, kicks away from the catcher. No advance, though. 2 outs with a runner at third. And now it's even up.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very...
He makes the grab, and that'll do it. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Shortstop, number 50, Mookie Betts.
Comebacker to the mound. In plenty of time to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting second.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
Freddie Freeman.
Sanchez. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Here's Ohtani, and that skips in the dirt. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch, execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Two down, nobody on. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Back here at Chavez Ravine. All set for the start of the inning. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. And that one fouled off. In the air, center field. Pajes under it, 1 down. And here comes Alec Boehm. Foul ball.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Foul ball, still 0-2. That one almost got him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
The 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Now a chance for Justin Crawford.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield.
Line drive, base hit. Here comes Bohm around third. In comes the run from second to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with one gone. Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Turner now. Swinging a foul straight back. Quick move to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And a foul ball.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, blocked. But no advance from the runners. And now it's 1-2. Ball 2. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. That's a base hit as a run scores. He boots it. Everybody's going to be safe.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Schwarber in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Ball. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here at the top of the second.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-2 now. And a rope into center field, base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Cut off, throw to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in L.A., bottom of the second. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
The 1-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That's ripped. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Runner on the move. Can't glove it cleanly. Still slings it to second. Over to Turner for one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. And up next for Los Angeles, Andy Pajes. Now quick throw to first. And he airmails it out of play. Look out.
Ball one.
Tap back to the mound. In time to Bohm. And that's the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper. Line drive and foul ball. Harper, the former Rookie of the Year, batting in the cleanup spot. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there.
Muncy over to Edman. On to Freddie. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
On the ground to short. Throw on to Freeman. Inning over. As we go to the last of the third. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hunter Fiducia. That one fouled off. In the dirt, and the count 1-2. Struck him out swinging, and that's 4 strikeouts. Tommy Edman at the plate. Ball to strike. The pitch. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. 2 down. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Mookie Betts now.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Line drive, base hit. And Freddie Freeman with a chance to make an impact with 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit.
Ball, that's down.
The 1-1. Just missed. And there's the ball.
Ball 3.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Out of the fourth, Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. And there's a foul ball.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 0-2.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
This is Bryson Stott. On the ground. Bats up with it. Sends it to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 down, bases empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Justin Crawford. One now. Swinging a foul out of play. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 4th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That misses. And that is ball 1.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Now it's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a ground ball. Boom. Steps on the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we go to the top of the 5th. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
You know, these Phils really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. With runners in scoring position, they've come through more than 50% of the time, and you can see the damage it's created on the scoreboard.
Up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Luis Arias digs in now.
Luis Arias.
On the ground to first, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. Freeman takes it to the bag, and the first 2 set down to the top of the 5th.
The designated hitter,
Here comes Schwartz to the plate. That one ripped, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Harper up to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low. In the dirt. Here's a 1-1. In the dirt. Schwarber, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the dirt, and it scoots away. No advance, though. 3-1 is on the way. And it's fouled away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner into scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
That's a ball.
Real Muto in the box lays off for ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
That's out.
That one kicks away from the catcher. But all the runners hold. 2 on, 2 outs. This to third. A sliding stop. Over to first. Got him. A beautiful play to end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Kyle Tucker. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Set down on strikes. Strikeout number 8. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Arise on to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. And next for LA, Hunter Fiducia. Chop to the left side. Stop. Play made, that ends the inning. Top 6. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Foul ball there. Marsh, 28 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. And now it's Alec Bohm. The new pitcher in the game, Alex Vesia. He's into the game with the bases empty. In the air, left field. Hernandez has a beat on it. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, bottom of the 6th. Tommy Edman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In the air, right field. Harper hustling after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out. So the lineup flips over. Here's Mookie Betts. Lifted in the air, right field. And there's 2 away. Here's Freddie Freeman now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
In the air, left field. And
Nope,
he
that's
can't
foul.
quite get there. It's a foul ball. Strike 3, struck him out for the 3rd time today. Back here in L.A., top of inning number 7, Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And that's fouled off. 0-1.
Ball.
This one in the air, center field. Pajes in position, and there's 1 down. Trey Turner now 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. In the air to left center. Pajes on the move, and there's 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Luis Arias. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Harper,
That's
the
a ball.
next to hit, takes ball 1.
When
Ball
the skipper
2.
calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Three
That's
two
ball
now.
3.
Left field. And that's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. It's 5-0. First and second, 2 outs. JT Realmuto steps in. Fastball for a strike. That one hit the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins in this situation.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the 7th, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
The 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. That one is foul, and he'll see another. goes down swinging for the strikeout. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Here's Muncy to hit. And first offering is fouled off. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Late with the swing there. The Phillies leading by 5 here at the bottom of the 7th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him swinging for the strikeout. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped on the ground to second. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We're at the top of the 8th. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down. So digging in, Alec Bohm. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know?
Betts over to Edman, but safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. Justin Crawford. Will now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Derek Hill, the runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Hey!
Stop off of first with 2 away.
Ball.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of us.
Now that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back here in LA, ready for the bottom of the 8th. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-0. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Lined, and that's a base hit. And they had their first base runner since the 3rd inning.
Up
Next to hit, Andy Pajes.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
There goes Tucker. On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Stays alive. The Phils leading by 5 here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Hunter Freducha steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Man at second. That one way inside. Base hit center field. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He'll score. It's 5-1.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Back to the top of the order now. Here's Mookie to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Up the middle. A dive. He's got it. The flip. He's in there. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. Two on, two outs.
That's a ball.
And another ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They limit the damage here. Back here at Dodger Stadium. All set to start the ninth in this one. Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies.
Ball one.
Ripped in the air, left field, and a touchdown for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Luis Arias.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 66, Tanner Scott.
Snap throw to first, back safely. Pitch hitter coming on, Brian De La Cruz. A runner at first for him, nobody out. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Scott, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. 2-1 down. Turner runs. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Got him swinging for the K. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Base knock right field. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Flips it, runs, scores, but a terrific play to get the out. And now it's JT Realmuto. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. And Realmuto. Bottom of the ninth. Stepping in, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
Lifted in the air down the left side. And just foul. The 0-1. In the air, left field. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a leadoff double.
Been a pretty rough game at the plate for him so far. A bunch of strikeouts, so felt good, I'm sure. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're in the last half of the ninth inning.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That's a base hit. Here's Ohtani flying around third. Not gonna get him. It's up the line.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that. Battling with 2 strikes. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Hernandez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 1 on, nobody out, a run in here in the last half of inning number 9. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. So here's Kyle Tucker now. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Here's the catcher, Hunter Fiducia.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Duran is just 1 strike away. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the weather, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some.